board. I would love a sprint finish. Just to top off what has been an absolute cracking day here in Alexander Headlands for the Shaw and Partners Hayden Kenny Classic.
They're in the hands of the starter now. Stewie Hobgood's been unbelievable all day. Hasn't missed a beat. Hasn't had a bad one all day.
He's the best in the business, isn't he, Stewie?
That's not the jinx, but when you're...
I reckon he sleeps with his little starter pistol by his side every night. And his wife Louise wakes up. What was that? He goes, I missed practice and ready to go. And here he is now, the mixed Taplin relay. The other thing I love, and the judgment of a good day, is the smiles and the dials, Duff. You know, look at the crowd, and there's plenty of smiles in the athletes. And here we go. This is it. $12,500. The Open Mixed Taplin relay, the final event of the Hayden Kenny Classic for Shaw and Partners, right here for the Summer of Surf. You reckon ski paddler's nervous? I reckon Stewie Hogman's a little bit nervous too. They get these a nice clean start. And what a great job to all the officials today, doing a phenomenal job. And water safety and IRB crews as we line up here. 6 legs. Thirteen teams will go in. One will stand tall on the podium.
And look at the live stream right now. It looks absolutely beautiful. We've had unbelievable conditions down here at Alexandra Headland Beach. And I tell you what, they're going to host us up there after competition concludes. So support the club that supports you. If you're not racing off this afternoon, get on up to the surf club, get on up to the Bluff Bar, enjoy yourself a nice little refreshment because they've been such gracious hosts. I can't wait to come back next year. That bacon egg wrap has my name on it and I can't wait to be here. Hopefully they'll have us back. Hopefully we can grow it even bigger and better next year. And tell you what, there's nerves out there now. The tension's just building. It's exciting.
Oh, the crowd down here, Duffy, there is. You could cut it with a knife. I tell you what, the athletes watching. Here we go, bums win seats and away we go, girls. Ali Bull left-hand side, and look at this. That is a magnificent start by the starter, Stewie Hogman. They are out, they are about, and it's the left-hand side, the local cup. Alexander Headlands of Ali Bull. Mermaid, great start. Tiani Massey, I think that might be there from Maroochydore. And the far right-hand side, the BMD Northcliffe girls are on fire.
Yeah, that'll be Danielle McKenzie closest to screen right here on the live stream. And she's going to be quick off the beach and quick to get back into the beach. She's one of the best ski paddlers we've got in the business. As well as that northern side, I think it is Mackenzie Duffy. She's our ski champion. She's flying out there at the moment. As you see the power start to be put on the inside there. That is Danielle McKenzie closest to screen.
I love the bit with Danielle too. She's got the inside run. The ability to come up on the inside is a little bit of an advantage to sneak round. And we'll have a look at the DMAC, Danielle McKenzie. Imagine how hard it would be, Duffy, to make the A-team of this. Obviously 3 girls, 3 boys for BMD Northie. But it's around we go. And we can see it's Danielle McKenzie there in 1. What's the pick up there for 2nd, 3rd and 4th?
Yeah, look, the local girls, they're in there. They're in the mix. Or say the local team. Ali Bull currently in 2nd spot. She's just gone past BMD Northcliffe, Mackenzie Duffy. So it's the podium at the moment. Northcliffe, Alex, Northcliffe, and then we've got 3 in a row for positions 4 to 6. Danielle McKenzie turns for home now. So does Ali Bull. Ali Bull's going to try and use some of this local knowledge to get herself down a bit of swell. She's going to come to the south. We've seen that work a few times today. Not every time, but definitely a few times. She might know something we don't. Danielle McKenzie, though, grit and determination. She's going straight for the beach.
Yeah, I love this performance from the D-Max. She's got the bit between the teeth, but Ali Bull right-hand side now. Look at this from the local girl. She lifts, she pushes hard, the blades are up, the cadence is up. She'll try and pull over this one to join the D-Mac, but behind, here comes the chase back. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5, definitely 3. Definitely 3, maybe 2. Oh, no! Make that 1, Duffy.
Yeah, just the one. Danielle McKenzie. Mackenzie Duffy there swooping through at the end and thinking better of it. She's just taken the safety the route. It's the first leg of 6. Don't want to do anything silly in these first couple of legs as we see Mermaid Mayhem hit the beach as well. And look at that, the local team, Ali Bull and Alexandra Headlands.
What about this from Danielle McKenzie? She'll now hand over to the Australian ski champion of Riley Fitzsimmons, who won the ski earlier today. And then we got Jamo Porter on the left-hand side. There we go. Riley Fitz on the right-hand side. Few waves coming as well. Jamo Porter on the mix there as well. Hamish Chapman from Mermaid. Great effort from Mermaid.
Tadpole McDonald there of Burleigh. We got Khan Karadag of Northcliffe as well. Maroochydore gets tagged in 6th. That's my pick, the underdogs. Don't rule them out. They're going to be coming home with a wet sail.
Yeah, it's a clean start for BMD Northcliffe. Riley Fish, he just managed to get a little bit of a ramp to get him up and going. Jamo Porter caught one in a little bit of the lap and sort of knocked him back about 5 metres or stood still for a couple of seconds. But it's BMD Northcliffe out in 1. Look at the speed. Look at the cadence. He's an Olympian just back from Tokyo. He made a move from the Avoca Beach to BMD Northcliffe in the off-season as well. He's the current Australian ski champion and he can absolutely motor. But Jamo Porter from the local cup and then the chase pack, Duffy. Look at the blades flying on the chase pack.
It's tough to lead a team event. It is tough to be in your own water and to continue to improve that deficit, to improve that gap. But Riley Fitzsimmons, although under different club colours now, has had victory after victory with his Avoca ski relay teammates. He's been in this position before. He knows how to lead a team event from the front, as does Jamo Porter. Him and Jet Kenny, absolute wizards in the double ski. They get out into that open water and they try and just push and push and push. You generally find in individuals, you paddle in a pack. Team events can be a bit different. To paddle on your own, to keep going, to keep the pedal down can be really tough, especially when everyone else is chasing you. You become the rabbit, the rest become the chasers. As we see, Riley Fitzsimmons found himself a little bit of a swell here. He's on top of that pulse. He's got the blades. He's just nice and relaxed at the moment. He knows it's probably not going to turn into much until he gets into that wave zone. Once he gets to that wave zone, he might put the hammer down a little bit, but Jamo Porter eating into that lead.
What a paddle here by Jamo Porter coming up. Now, at the moment, they're the hunted. The BMD Northcliffe out in front. And right behind there, you can see Porter now relaxes come in. Now, Riley's had to do all the work to the shore. This race is by no means over. That's 2 legs down, 4 to go. And we've got the elements coming up now, the swim leg. And we'll have a look. What about this? Riley Fitzsimmons will hand over to his girlfriend of Georgia Miller. What a moment. The Australian ski champion to now the open female surf race champion of Australia as well. What about this? There you go. Boyfriend, girlfriend. Hey, who saw that? Who saw that?
Hey,
who saw that?
Nothing gets past you old dog Dowks. That was a little bit cheeky there, but all's fair in love and war. And Lani Pallister enters the water. Can she chase Georgia Miller down? Look at the chase back here. You've got Corrin, you've got Cooper, you've got Sleedair of Mermaid.
Yeah, this is a good battle. You got obviously Georgia Miller out in front, but on the chase, and Love's just doing on the chase as well as that Lani Pallister. So Lani Pallister, we know, led that swim at the surf race with Georgia behind her. So Pallister in 2 at the moment. Georgia Miller, to me, in the gun seat, out in front, a good 10-metre lead. She'll get out in the clean water now. I love her line to the first can as well. We saw that in the surf race. She backed herself up on the inside, but it's Georgia Miller now. BMD Northcliffe out in front. This is the 3rd leg of 6. We're halfway after this leg, and it's Georgia Miller, BMD Northcliffe in 1. Alexander Headlands on the chase. Lani Pallister in 2.
It's hard to say at this stage what type of lead Georgia Miller's got. It's still a lead, but Lani Pallister ever so slightly looks like she's starting to eat into it. Only so slightly though. It's not a long swim. It's not a long race. If it was a longer race, you might think Lani Pallister's got a bit more of an opportunity. But against the class of Georgia Miller, it's tough. It's going to be hard. Looking towards the future, you're going to tag Cooper Williams. You're going to tag Joe Collins. 2 young guns. Cooper Williams, brilliant swims earlier today in the run, swim, run and the LSKD. Joe Collins the same. They're 2 absolute super fish, and they're two competitors that know how to race. This is what they love to do. This is why they're here at the Shaw and Partners Hayden Kenny Classic. We're in the final event of the day. It's a 6-person mixed Taplin. You've got BMD Northcliffe out in front.
We've got some waves building at the back. Now, will this present itself for Georgia Miller out in front, or will Lani Pallister, I'll be honest, there's been many races she's been leading and never had the luck. Here could be the opportunity. Will Miller pull over? No, Miller doesn't. Pallister now. Here we go. There's the next little wave coming along. But the luck, the advantage of Georgia Miller to me now has gone because she had that first little wave out in front. Now it's a scratch race. Alexander Headlands, BMD Northcliffe. Look at this. It's gone absolutely quiet on the ocean now as Lani Pallister pulls up next to that Georgia Miller. This is another absolute classic.
I'm going to say it now. If Alexandra Headlands wins this, book your table at Bluff Bar because it will be absolutely rammed tonight. And here we go. Pallister, Miller, they're on the same wave. They're fighting hard. Pallister pulled up eye to eye with Georgia Miller there. Massive swim from both the girls. They've extended their gap over the rest of the field. It's a race in 2 at this stage. Long way to go. Halfway through.
And let's see who they're turning over to. So Georgia Miller up. She'll come round and get Joey Collins. Joey Collins will swim the left-hand side, the local boy, Cooper Williams. Now remember, Cooper Williams led the surf race earlier today. Here we go. Miller 1, Pallister in 2. We are now against Cooper Williams versus that of Joey Collins. The big battle is on. Georgia Miller goes round, Lani Pallister. Here we go, 1, 2. They've got to dodge a bit of traffic coming with. Look at Cooper Williams, straight over to Joey Collins here.
I'm going to say it right now. Joey Collins is an intense character. He races with intensity. You know what he's about. He's about business. Cooper Williams, a bit more of a larrikin. He's got a smile on his face. He's always here and there. He's in the zone right now. That is the most serious of seeing Cooper Williams. He's going to have a massive swim right here as he tagged, as Matty Poole goes down there. Big Bear Bailey Williams. Look at the man go. He's a machine.
Also, look at the movement of the ocean here. We can see at the moment, Cooper Williams get a little bit pushed to the north with the sweep. And you see Joey Collins. So at the moment, it's probably advantage Cooper Williams. Joey Collins will come across here, and Joey will try and keep the inside. Now, Duffy, you're on the live stream. Has Joey Collins got the inside? Has Cooper Williams managed to get round in front?
Cooper Williams has got himself in front with Joe Collins right there on his hip, though, probably on the feet of him now. So Cooper Williams at the moment got the best of this swim, and he's first to the can. He's starting to turn. Joe Collins right on his feet. He's going to be tapping those toes, giving him a little tickle.
Big move there, Cooper Williams. To get around that can first is advantage Alexander Headlands. Now, Joey Collins has got to pull up the side of Cooper. Look at this for a ding-dong battle. That's a 1-2 punch out in front. Alexander Headlands in 1, Joey Collins in 2. And they're still quite young, aren't they, both the boys? What a race we've got here, Duffy.
You talk about the ding-dong battle. Alexander 1, Northcliffe 2. You then go back to Northcliffe and Alexander, 3rd and 4th. They are two powerhouse clubs, and they're showing their strength right now. But Cooper Williams, he looks like he's made himself another metre or 2 on Joe Collins, having the swim of his life. There was a look in his eye. He was a dangerous man to be in front of when it came to that swim leg.
Oh, dangerous man to be in front with, but there's no waves coming. There is, once again, the ocean has gone quiet. They're on the bank. They're riding the zone at the moment. They're going to have to pick up a little wave potentially. It's a 1-2. Here's a little lift coming up in about 10 metres behind him. I'll probably say Cooper Williams, he might be too far in front of this one. He's got to hold down. It fills up a little bit. Joey Collins comes down. Cooper Williams comes down. Wow, what a race you got here.
Cooper Williams, he almost got buried under that one there. It just broke on his head. It's a hard wave to catch. He did extremely well. Joe Collins, though, also find that little bit of extra. Here we go. Race on. Joe Collins, electric across the sand, as is Cooper Williams, giving a good chase now through transition. Who are they going to tag, Dowks?
Yeah, here we go. Change of Hannah Scully up here against Lana Rogers. There you go. Boom, boom. Scully obviously won the board only about an hour ago. Hannah Scully up against Lana Rogers, the current Nutrigrain Ironwoman champion. But it's Scully. Rogers at the moment. Couple of ways for the girls to hold up. They'll get through this one, then they should be able to sneak out.
Big swim there from Pooley in 3rd spot for the BMD Northcliffe team. Stumbled on the way in, but he has absolutely tore that to bits. Got himself a little wave, got himself out there in 3rd. He tags Harriet Brown. Then look at a charge at a light brigade, but we turn our focus back into the beach. The top 2, Scully, Rogers. BMD Northcliffe, Alexander Headland.
Scully's out to a nice little lead, but tucking right behind her, and I tell you what, she's a competitor also by nature and by ticker as well. And we can see Lana Rogers tucks in behind. I like the work of Hannah Scully. She had the confidence of winning the board race earlier, but also she's leading out towards that first can. It's a massive advantage to go around first, in particular, that second can. To me, if you turn that second can first, you're guaranteed to be on the lead wave. So here we go at the moment. Hannah Scully goes around. Lana Rogers will try and make a move up the inside. If she's quick enough and fast enough, she'll try and go. Scully leaves no room whatsoever. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. They both lie down. The cadence is up. Scully in front. Lana Rogers, they'll turn and come home. An absolute cracker. What a finals package we've had here today, Duffy.
Yeah, Lana Rogers just on the tail there of Scully, who currently leads BMD Northcliffe in front of Alexander Headland. But Lana Rogers is going to have to lift the rating here. She needs to make sure she's on the same wave as Scully. She turns for home now. Both the girls lift their rating. They head towards the south once again. That seems to be the favourable spot for these competitors as they head on in.
Oh, we've got a battle coming up. We've got 1-2 here. They can come in together. We can see out in front Hannah Scully. She's going to try and work this. Scully. She's on this. She's going to get this. She needs to run with it. Hannah Scully. But right behind, there's a little double up right behind. Look at this for a little double up. Cam Guthrie, she'll come over the top of this, Lana Rogers. Cam Guthrie up against Matt Bevilacqua. This is what I'll say, Duffy. How much fatigue is Matt Bevilacqua under? Because Cam Guthrie is fresh.
Guthrie is fresh, but Bevilacqua, he's the endurance king. He doesn't fatigue. It is going to be down to the sprint finish. Doesn't matter what happens between here and now. It's going to be a sprint finish. It's going to be who has the legs at the very end.
All right, here we go. Guthrie left-hand side. We can see. I'm surprised he's gone quite straight, Guthrie. Bevilacqua right-hand side. Remember,
local knowledge, Ty. He knows this bank like the back of his hand. He knows what he's doing. Bevilacqua, though, shot over that one. Got the little nice ride. He's up on his knees. Bang. Both the boys pop well. Cam Guthrie needs to find a wash here.
How's the pace? How's the pace of Bevilacqua and Guthrie here? Bevy's up on her knees. Now we know how well Bevy comes home. He's the best finisher from the last can to the beach that I've ever seen, Matt Bevilacqua. And look at him go leading out. Guthrie now looks for the side wash. He'll try and sit on the left-hand side. He doesn't want to give up towards the back. He's got to go round with Bevilacqua. Here we come third now. Harriet Brown to Corey Taylor, CT. Look at the battle here for fourth. We've got Bel Airs Mowbray Park. We've got Alexander BMD and Maroochydore, but it's all out in front, Duffy. Look at this. We've had 5 legs. We've got the 6th leg, and they're going round together.
The boys on the live stream, it looks like Matt Bevilacqua just took a little bit of pace out of there leading into the can, allowed Cam Guthrie to come right up onto his side. As soon as he hit that can, he exploded off again. He's a master tactician. He's the strategist, and he's about to turn into his strongest part the way home. We know how good he is. Cam Guthrie, though, will not let him go. He keeps coming back like a little Jack Russell.
Oh,
He's at his heels.
This is good. No, this is great. This is a classic, ladies and gentlemen. It's a mixed Taplin. Bevilacqua, he's trying to push Guthrie to the south. Now he turns. Look at him work Guthrie towards the south. Wait to see Bevilacqua turn. He'll turn and run with a swell. Guthrie now comes up on the inside. Local knowledge, maybe, Duffy.
He's turned and gone, but he might have left it open for Cam Guthrie to come on the inside and have a better run to the finish chute. If they're on the same wave, you never know.
Wave coming. We're going to have a sprint finish, ladies and gentlemen. Guthrie, Bevilacqua, strap yourself in. Here we go. Bevilacqua right-hand side, Guthrie on the left. Who's got the legs? Who's got the stamina? Who's got the get-off? Look at the crowd getting behind him. This is it, $12,500. That's the Taplin win. Guthrie up. Bevilacqua. Oh, Bevilacqua stumbled. Guthrie, the local cup. Alexander Headlands. He's got the claim. He's got the good looks, and he's going to finish. That's Alexander Headlands, our mixed Taplin champions.
Hey, that put goosebumps in your body, doesn't it? The emotion on the beach just then. You can see it with the elation. Everyone on the beach erupting. Well done to Alexandra Headland. Commiserations to, and congratulations, I should say, to BMD Northcliffe. Huge effort from both those clubs. They have abolished the rest of the competition as they come in from there. It's going to be minor places. Ty, take it away.
Oh, what a finish. I know it comes to the congratulations. And Guthrie, get over here, Alexander Headland. It's on your home beach. What does it mean? Over here, guys. Get the team over here. Lani, get them all over here. What does it mean to win? And what about the performance in the final leg? It takes 6 to win a Taplin, but the final performance here at Cam Guthrie. I've just been told to hold up the finish coming through. We've got Maroochydore as well coming in. That's the third coming up. Here we go. Maroochydore down the road. What a performance from the Black Swans. We go Alexander Headlands. BMD Northcliffe, and finishing up. Well done to the Black Swans and Maroochydore. Oh, tight finish for fourth. Oh, what a finish and what a performance. Let's come over with our champions. Jump on in. We'll come to the end in a moment. Where's Ali Bull? We started Ali Bull first leg, and we had a chat before the race. What it means to win a race of this nature on your home beach meant so much. You've now done it.
Yeah, for sure. I was so excited to come home and race this weekend. My first summer surf back after the games and sort of after doing kayaking for so long. So it's unreal to get down to the beach here with all these guys and to come through with a win for that Taplin. We're over the moon. We're pumped.
Oh, you're pumped. The $12,500. The Shore and Partners, obviously Summer Surf Open Taplin. Lani obviously going in, 10 metres behind Georgia Miller, the current Australian surf race champion. You are a phenomenal swimmer as well, but to be able to hit the beach and then hand over must be very proud for you to do your part for the team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, going into the swim, I was kind of looking where Georgia entered and was almost like, okay, if I get in line with her, I know the rest of my team can do their job, and super proud and super excited to be racing with the Alex guys again. They're my family, and this has been my home my whole life, so it's super, super cool.
I love that. Super, super cool for the family. And the man of the moment, it takes 6 to win a mixed 6-person Taplin, but every person needs to do their bit. And this man in particular, Cam Guthrie, you did your bit for your club. Mate, talk me through it. You're out there with Bevilacqua, the Australian board champion, going round. How'd you control the nerves and the pressure, in particular, coming in for the sprint finish?
My coach told me I could get him up the beach, so I decided to back what JMO said and give it my best crack.
What I love is the raw emotion, mate, coming round. It means so much, and I spoke to Ali about it as well, to win not only for the club, but also for your mates, the girls and the guys as well.
Yeah, it means so much. Northcliffe's so hard to beat in a Taplin. Like, they're so strong in every leg. They seem to get good breaks all the time, so it's really tough. And do it on the home beach with everyone here, nothing means more.
Now, Jamo, you're one of the ski coaches here, the great coaching fraternity you got here as well. $12,500, mate. Does it go on the bar?
We'll have to ask Ash if he's giving me a pay rise because we won. So.
Might take the